Hi, welcome back. It's Jim. I'm still here. I've changed the angle of the camera. I've got to get up and walk over to the record player to turn it on. But other than that, all is good. And I've reverted back to my normal way of shooting. So hopefully the quality will be back to where it was before. So I had a bit of an experiment when I recorded the first side of Selling England by the Pound. So this was my video for yesterday, side one of this. I didn't have time to do side two, so I'm doing that today, which is where we're at now. Bloomin', excellent, brilliant record, really is. And I think you seem to all agree with that as well. Judging by the comments, I haven't been able to respond to everything yet. They just keep coming in so thick and fast, but yes, I'm loving this. Right, we have the Battle of Epping Forest, After the Ordeal, The Cinema Show, and Isle of Plenty. So 4 more songs. 2 of these are quite big ones as well. So it's we're going to be here for a little while. I say a little while. It's one side, isn't it? It's not sort of like ages and ages and ages. But the sound quality also, don't forget, this has been pointed out to me, and I kind of did know this anyway, but because these are long sides and it's pressed into vinyl, the bass is a little bit truncated is the wrong word, but it's the sound, the grooves are slightly close together on the record to try and to fit all the music in, and because of that, the bass has to be turned down a little bit, because bass on a record, the grooves, has quite a sort of, takes up quite a bit of space because there's a lot of movement on there, and do you know what that is? That's going left to right across the groove. So if you imagined it was like a little sine wave, if you look at a WAV file, it's that sort of thing. But the thinner and more trebly it is, the narrower the groove is, the bassier it is, and louder the wider it is. So because there's a lot of information on each side of this, some of the bass has to be lost. I think that's the theory. Anyway, so that's why. But I mean, it didn't sound too bad. I just had big problems yesterday with the audio because I was overloading the computer trying to stream onto the computer rather than onto an SD card. I was trying to record the audio onto the computer. I was trying to record the microphone onto it. Everything was just going in at once, and it was starting to fall over a bit. So hopefully today, because I'm recording this onto an SD card, the audio from the record is going to go into the computer, and the mic is going into the computer. It's hopefully less of a load, and we'll be back to where we should be. Anyway, enough talk, because this is dull and boring. What is not dull and boring is the record. So let's get on with this. I shall be back. I need to slide over this way. The record is spinning. We're ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. We're back. I have to bring my mouse over here. So if I need to... Actually, I'll leave it there. Nice bit of military drumming. I have got the lyrics, which I didn't have in front of me yesterday on the lyric sheet here. I've read these. Quite amusing.
Along the forest road, there's hundreds of cars, luxury cars. Each has got its load of convertible bars, cutlery cars, superstars. But today is the day when they sort it out, 'cause they disagree on a gangland boundary. 'Cause they disagree on a gangland boundary.
Let's turn this up a little bit.
There's Willie Wright and his boys, one hell of a noise. That's Billy's boys, with fully fashioned bugs. That's Little John Slugs, the Barkley Slugs, super slugs. For today is the day when they sort it out. Yes, these Christian soldiers fight to protect the poor. East End heroes got to score in the battle of Epping Forest. Yes, it's the battle of Epping Forest, right outside your door.
Gangland fight.
You ain't seen nothing like it. No, you ain't seen nothing like it, not since the Civil War. Coming over the hill, the boys of Bill and Johnny's land stand very still. The thumpers shout, they all start to clout. There's no guns in this gentleman's bout. And Georgie moves in on the outside left, with a train flying round his head.
Okay.
And Harold Demura from our literature nips up the nearest tree. Here come the cavalry. Amidst the battle roar, accountants keep a score, 10-4. They've never been alone after getting a radio phone. The bluebells are ringing for sweet real Sam, real ham, handing out bread and jam just like any picnic. It's 5-4 on William Wright. He made his pile on Derby night when Billy was a kid, walking the streets. The other kids hid, so they did. And now, after working
This is
hard at the
so
charity
English.
trade,
It's untrue. Well, not untrue.
shops
It's
that
but it's
need aid to those that haven't paid. Up to my double show, Sid Micklebrick, fresh out the nick, so cheap all the day. The minute they leave and the visit I pay, does it pay? His friend, liquid land by name of wine, women, Wandsworth paints, and I'll break clean the legs of the bastard that got me frayed. I'll break in the legs of the bastard that got me frayed.
it's quite a story, this.
They called me the Reverend when I entered the church unstained. My employers have changed, but the name has remained. All began when I went on a tour, hoping to find some furniture. Followed a sign saying beautiful chest, led to a lady who showed me her best. She was taken by surprise when I quickly closed my eyes, so she rang the bell and quick as hell came out on his jug to see what the trouble was. Louise, is the Reverend hard to please?
You're telling me?
Perhaps, sir, if it's not too late, we could interest you in our old-fashioned Staffordshire blend. Oh, no, not me. I'm a man of repute.
This has such a sort of unique Englishness to it, in the way that the Kinks do. It's just, I love really sort of
I visited people, for this I'd gone when I met
just
Little
a
John. His name came. I understood
gentleness.
when the judge said, "You are a Robin Hood."
oh, it's wonderful.
Told me of his strange foundation, conceived outside of the word stagnation. He'd had to hide his reputation. When poor, 'twas salvation from door to door. But now, with a pin-up guru every week, it was love, peace and truth incorporated for all who seek. Employed me as a car mechanic with overall charm. His hands were then fit to receive.
This is all about the lyrics, this one, isn't it? It's the story. Oh, there we go.
That's why we live out of the living forest. Yes, it's the battle of the living forest, right outside your door. We guard your souls for peanuts, and we guard the shops and houses for just a little more.
That's where Pulp got their tune from Common People from. It's that. I knew that.
In with the left hook is the best no green butcher, but he's counted on the right by mixed chain gang fight. And Liquid Len with his smashed bottle men, he's lobbing Bob the knob across the gobber. With his kisser in a mess, Bob seems under stress, but John's the joke hits Len right in the mouth. And how they knew, who's still not quite sure, 5 acorns from out of his sling. You come together. Up above the crowd, it's highest of the cloud, done proud, the bold and brazen brass, see darkly through the glass. The butler's got jam on his nose, roaring goes out the lot with tea on a silver pot, just like a picnic.
Back to Picnic again. This is really quite clever writing. It's the music is really quite special, but it's not distracting. It's not the main thing about this. This is all about the lyrics and the storytelling. This little bit now obviously is a bit more involved, but generally speaking, the music's been the bed, the support, what's holding everything else together. Compared with, for example, the 5th, which we listened to yesterday, which is such a musical piece.
There's no one left alive. Must be a draw. So the black cat barons toss a coin to settle the score.
I'm liking the sound of the bass guitar in here. It's quite a bit more pronounced than it was yesterday. Wow. That was a bit of an epic. That's awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Right, what do we have now? After the ordeal. How far away is this from the Genesis of the 80s? It's unbelievable this is the same band. It really is. This is lovely. Little tiny hints of almost sort of whiter shade of pale in this. What a gorgeous little piece is this. This is really nice. I like this a lot. I have to say, and now this is coming from someone who doesn't really know him that well, and by him I mean Phil Collins, his drumming is really good. Now I've only ever known, you know, that sort of In the Air Tonight and his solo stuff and that sort of like that's not even that good a bit of drumming, but it's iconic, I know, and that's kind of I really think he's quite a musical drummer, and that's a funny thing to say, but he's playing for the music. It's really, really good. I'm liking it a lot. Right, what are we on to? This is the cinema show. After the ordeal, though, I have to say, I love that. That instrumental piece, I think that's really as good as anything else on this record almost. That's great. That's nice.
Home from work, our Juliet clears her morning meal. She dabs her skin with pretty smells concealing to appeal. I will make my bed, she said, the turn to go. Can she be late for her cinema show? Cinema show.
The storytelling on here is just fantastic. It's really, really, really interesting. It's like the Beatles were very good at that as well. And lots of bands, obviously.
Locks his basement flat and scurries up the stair with head held high and floral tie, a weekend millionaire. I will make my bed with her tonight, he cries. Can he fail, armed with his chocolate surprise? Take a little trip back with Father Tiresias. Listen to the old one speak of all he has lived through. I have crossed between the poles. For me there's no mystery. Once a man like the sea I raged, once a woman like the earth I gave. But there is in fact more earth than sea.
Isn't it? It's all sticking up in front of me, sorry. Let's go a bit. Sorry, there we are. Three-part harmony. If not more. Wow.
Take a little trip back with Father Tiresias. Listen to the old one speak of all he has lived through. I have crossed between the poles. For me there's no mystery. Once a man like the sea I raged, once a woman like the earth I gave. But there is in fact more earth than sea.
hello. What's going on here? This is some really good drumming. I'm loving that. Nice. Anyway, we've been talking about monophonic synths in the comments over the last couple of weeks. That's a very monophonic synth. Only one note played at a time. I'm going to have to reset this camera. It's about to die. There we go. Seamless.
I don't belong here, said old Tessa out loud. Easy love, there's the safe way home. Thankful for her fine fair discount. Tess cooperates. Still alone.
We're into the last song now.
Hello,
That's segued into that very
see the deadly night
very well. Oh my word. Wow. Right, hold on, let's stop the turntable. Hold on. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh my goodness. This is quite something, I tell you. I tell you. Wow, what a revelation this record has been. I keep getting these huge surprises, and I'm getting less surprised by the quality of the music as I'm going along, but I'm still absolutely delighted to discover it. Now, when I say I'm less surprised, I've come to absolutely know that this golden period, these early 70s through to as a big chunk of the 70s, but also sort of going forward, the bands continued to produce stuff. But I just missed it all. But having started to discover it and understanding now why they are so highly regarded and people sing their praises, I get it. I do. This is just top level, amazing music. And entertainment. I mean, it's genuinely the whole, just the storytelling. This is the lyric sheet. The storytelling on this record is hilarious. It's absolutely brilliant. The Battle of Epping Forest. I mean, what a tale of gangland fights. Trying to re-establish the borders between boundaries between the gangs and just all the different characters coming in there. There's so much, not slang so much, but idioms. You know, so English, very English ways of talking that may be potentially lost on some of the audience from some across the other parts of the world. But just some of the little locations we're talking about there. Let's quickly just go through this because along the Forest Road, so that's a famous road leading into Epping Forest. And the Barking Slugs. So Barking is a part of East London, and I'm guessing the Barking Slugs is the name of their crew. There's no guns in this gentleman's bout. I was talking about chucking a chain around your head, and oh my goodness gracious! I mean, there's just so much to pick out of this. It's so interesting and fun to read these lyrics, and as I say, they're just so very very English. And it had a gentle quirkiness to it, but with a razor sharp tongue that is not dissimilar to some of the way that Ray Davies writes for the Kinks, and again, also a little bit of the Beatles, some of the sort of the storytelling writing in there. I think this is just genius, absolutely genius. but on such a large, epic scale. 10, 11 minutes, or however long this was. It was wonderful. And then obviously the cinema, what was it called? The cinema after the ordeal. What a wonderful instrumental piece that was. And then after that comes the cinema show, which I thought, oh, okay, we've run out of lyrics very quickly here. But it then got this big musical piece with the most wonderful keyboard solo. Just fantastic. And I didn't even notice it segue into the final song, The Isle of Plenty. And it's Isle of Plenty. Oh my goodness. So this is a really cracking record. It really is. I can't wait. I really cannot wait to start listening to more Genesis, and I'm going to have to, because I'm going to try and save it for the channel, because this is absolute gold. It really is. I'm glad I've saved this, because I don't want to like spurt everything out all at once, if you know what I mean, by doing sort of Genesis and ELO and whatever else it is that I've been listening to. So the fact that I've managed to save this until now is excellent. I've still got loads of Genesis to go. I've still got loads, as you know, Yes to go, loads of ELP to go. Did I say ELO? I might have said ELO earlier. I meant ELP. I haven't got any ELO. Not on record. But, you know, then there's tons of stuff here yet to listen to as well. Thank you for sticking with it. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'm going to leave it there, because, you know, there's only so many good things you can say about a record, and if you want to know why certain things were doing certain things, and who was playing what and where and why and what time signature it was, go and have a look at Doug's, because he's better at that sort of thing than I am. I'm just going to listen to it and oh, that's good. That sort of thing. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next video, whenever and whatever that is, and until then, this is Jim, over.